All right, you beautiful people. Happy day 75 of day trading the market open with a small account until we decide to fund it with some more cheddar. Just logging in here on a traveling trading station. What do we have cooking today? Now, I am I'm at the lake and I'm in the pool room, so a little bit of a hideaway from the rest of the family. So I think I'm going to be able to enjoy some trading for a while. Having said that, I need to really dial in on some trades. This week has been not a good week. I need to dial in. So, we're going to try to wait for a setup today. And I say that, and I would probably take this flush down to VWAP right at the open. So maybe we'll see. We'll just see how things go. But I need to wait for a nice setup. We're rushing too many trades. We're trading too much backside, too much underneath VWAP because the day's rushed. We got to get to the job, got to do, the schedule's busy. You got kids, that's life. That's life, and that's never going to end. So I got to figure out how to make it all work. And if I don't take trades, then, maybe I just don't take any trades for the day. But that's game time. How come my bell didn't ring? Where are you? I'm so sorry. For real though, why didn't my bell ring? It's garbage. Nice push here on BON. 220. You know what's going to be tricky is I'm going to have to do all these babies. Daily levels. Where are you? Where are you, daily levels? There you go. And if we pass that, then we got bigger problems on our hands. Oop, oop, oop. Whoa, thought it was going to give me the VWAP bounce. VWAP at 189. What's our news here? Non-exclusive co-op. All right. Sure. I can dig it. I can feel it. Nope. 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 Maybe BDRX and bond. BDRX and bond. BDRX. BDRX flirting with a daily level. I don't know if that daily level is still in play though. Guess it doesn't really matter now. Oh, all right, bond. Nice move for BON. 2 seconds. We back. All right. So that 1 minute to make a new high was over 223, and I got to 235. So definitely a decent type trade. And now 235 is 1 minute to make a new high here. 233, 234. I think my level 2 font size is a little bit smaller on this computer. There's a break at 235. There's 241. Rejected from 241 back to 232, 231. Okay, we need a little bit more of a pullback. Oh, small buyer there. Yeah, this font size is definitely smaller. Gotta squint to see that buyer. I would like 2 red candles and then a 1 minute to make a new high, if I got to choose. If I got to pick. Here's 1 red candle. Buyers got eaten there. VWAP, or not VWAP, EMA bounce. 204 is... No, I was looking at the bids. That did not flash down to 204. Don't lie to me, TOS. Don't make me feel like I missed an entry there. Don't you do that. I was looking at the bids. We didn't see 204 at all. There was no 2-on-4 on the tape. You trash platform. Red volume still smaller than green volume though. 1 minute to make a new high is going to be over 235, but I'm not expecting that to happen in this candle. But hey, you know, market's full of surprises. BDRX, I guess I can... Do I want to trade backside after I gave myself my own little pep talk? I'll probably go up, reject off of that 191 VWAP level, and then maybe we look for it around 173, 175, maybe. Just maybe. No, you know what? BON might bear trap. I think BON might bear trap. I want to play a bear trap for show on BON, and you know, if I have to, then I guess I can play the BDRX EMA / daily level off the VWAP projection. Let's see, it still needs to push off of VWAP. Hasn't tried it quite yet. Here it goes, 187, 188, seller at 188, 190, there's VWAP, there's a rejection. Come on down, come on down, come on down. Down, to down, to down, to down, down, down. Ooh, 1 minute to make a new high there. It's 224 for BON. But it looks like it's wicking a little bit. Let's see if it regains. Maybe we take this over 235. Where are you? Oh, did I miss the EMA? Yeah, it did. In my head, I'm trying to, you know, I'm playing ping pong whether I want to trade this backside or not, though. BDRX, I mean, how much cheddar have I lost trading backside this week? Yeah, well, you know, in hindsight, that would have been a $100 trade, but, you know, can't do that to yourself. I predicted that perfectly, though. That was a nice call. Rejected off of VWAP, come down to this EMA and daily level. That was very nice. Now, if only I had more than a handful of trades under my belt, I would have taken that trade, by the way. If I wasn't in a small account and I only had 1 or 2 trades a day, I would have taken that. Probably every day of the week. But being in a small account sucks. All right, this is pressure up here towards 235. BON. Let's see if buyers continue to build pressure here. 230. Speeding up. Ooh, rejected off of 235. $231. Speeding up, thing's buzzing. BDRX, it's gonna try VWAP again. EMA still down at 179. If it gets above VWAP, I'll try to lock in, try to find maybe a VWAP dip. BDRX. Fake break over VWAP. Let's see, BDRX. What are your dailies looking like? Probably looking like trash. Got an issue at 192, which is flirting with. This daily level is long gone. Okay. Are there going to be people waiting for a VWAP bounce here for BON? That is the question. Oh, BDRX. I wanted you to come down to 155 there. That would have been absolutely beautiful. And you know what? I will take a lower band if the flush continues. Although the lower bands have gotten me recently, I am not scared of them. Okay, 235. Seeing you, 235. Seeing you. Rejected off of 235 still. I'm looking back at BON. Sellers at 231, winning that battle for now. Oop, there's 235 break and back under and back over. Ping pong 235, there's 245. Back under. Uh-oh, this could get gross. This could get gross. Not going to take that VWAP bounce there because that had potential to be absolutely nasty flush. Don't waste your time on me. Well, that VWAP bounce would have been all right, but with that kind of selling pressure, I mean, who knows how far that would have fallen. So I even if I was in a large account, I probably would not have taken that trade. Let's change the buzzing. It's buzzing. It's buzzing here. I think I still want a bear trap. BDRX speeding up to the downside. Let's get a flush. Halt down's 144. And why I like the lower band panic flush, although some people call it a falling knife, although it's not really a falling knife. There's a beautiful line in the sand that you sell if it gets under. I mean, it's just when you talk risk management, it's almost as easy as a VWAP bounce because there's a beautiful line in the sand that if it gets underneath, you just sell it. And if not, then you have a beautiful bounce. If it does bounce. But in theory, it's oversold when it gets to that area, so it should bounce a little bit, although it doesn't always. Nothing always happens the same way in the market, of course. We all know that. Give me a 154 BDRX. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 162. You have 20 seconds for this minute. This needs to happen in the same minute, though. Just come on, flush on down. BON building pressure up on that 235 again. There's 235. Break of 235. 239. Sellers at 240. Sellers at 240. Still sellers at 240. Sellers on that battle. Sellers now lost that. Ooh. Lost and then won and then lost and then won. And it's still going back and forth. Ping-ponging over and under 240. Big red on the tape on BDRX. You know, this thing might get extended on one of these candles here. It definitely feels like it's building pressure, doesn't it? It definitely feels like it's building some pressure, BON. Is this going to be it? 246, there's 250. Ooh. That's wicked, though. Wicked if you try the break at 250 and it flashes right down to 240 after. That's tough. $30 seconds until a new minute. Rejected off the daily level, BON. Still looking at this BDRX and see if it's going to come test like 150. 50 Tyson. Oh, and there it is. It did get extended. BON did get extended. Very nice. See how that kind of built up pressure here? Built up, built up, built up, built up, built up, built up, test, and then boom. Very nice. Very nice that we were able to recognize that too. I'm starting to feel very, even though I've had an all red week, I'm feeling confident that since I'm able to recognize some of these patterns, like the VWAP rejection back to that daily level, like how it was building up pressure, how we were going to see an extended candle. You know, in a big account, I could have taken a shot here, could have taken a shot here, could have taken a shot here to try to catch that pressure buildup, even if it didn't work out. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Oh yeah. What are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do? It's gonna be the way. What's gonna be the way? BDRX is just getting absolutely choke slammed over here. Choke slammed. WCW NWO Revenge. Buzzing, tape's buzzing here on BON to the downside. Ooh, thought I was going to get a VWAP bounce out of that. That's a panic flush though. So the 1 minute, 267 if it decides. If it decides to do something funky. Clap, 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 clap your hands. I wonder why that bounced off of 234. It's an interesting bounce, no? Okay, pressure's still here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. New minutes. That was a wicked candle too, so I don't think I'd take another VWAP bounce for the same reason I didn't here. And that's okay if I miss it. All right, so let's think about this. These bears got trapped. Now these bulls are getting trapped. Now let's look for a bear trap again. That flirted below it and is back over it, but I want to see it kind of build up some pressure. BON. BDRX looking like it wants to have some life again. Alright, so BON cracked VWAP. Let's see if the bottom pressure continues here. 244. The green volume on BDRX is absolutely garbage. What's XAG doing again? Oops, XAG. XAGE. Getting destroyed. You know, this thing could have room if it breaks 179, but again, do I want to play the backside of this underneath VWAP? I mean, that's going to be a risky trade. Out of everything that out of all these trades that I decided not to take to try to be the most accurate, do I really want to take this now just because it's been 21 minutes and I haven't made a trade yet? Yes. Yeah. I do, honestly. Time is money, pimpin'. Time is money. 179. There's 180. In any event, I am... No, just wait. Just wait. This thing got up to 241. Just wait. I haven't even made any new drawings on this stupid thing yet. Could always take half off the table, though. Try to reduce the risk. Nah, I don't want to just write it. I don't want to just write it for a few minutes. We gotta get back to basics. Oh, yeah. All right, BON pressure on VWAP. Let's see if this thing breaks down. See if it breaks down and reclaims. Gotta remind myself where this 204 came from. Oh yeah, pre-market pivot. Okay. Am I gonna get the bear trap I wanted? I got 223. Oh, that actually would have been a decent, just fine with the bear trap. Okay. $44. 222s. New minute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, OB trice. All right, underneath VWAP, what's gonna happen now? BON. BDRX testing that level again. 180. All right, let's get this thing to cook under VWAP for a little bit. Curl, and then I want to take a little rippy rip. A little rippy rip above. I'll be right back. Back. All right, this is what I wanted. Whoop, 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 whoop. Are we gonna hold the line? 30 seconds until a new minute. Flirting with this line. Next minute would be safer for show. Seller at 28. Can risk 30 bucks, right? Can risk 30 bucks. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 31's right there. New minute. Buyers at 27. Buyers got eaten. Okay, glad I waited. This is literally exactly what the doctor ordered though, but no buying pressure up through that level. Good weight, that was a good weight. So it's got to cruise above 230 and 237. Too much drawing there. Too much drawing there. Maybe it wants to build pressure some more. Let's see. It was exactly what the doctor ordered, though. It's exactly what I wanted. If buyers step in, I mean, BON has room. Just needs to get over that 230 and 240 area. And if it does, is it going to trap the bears? Like now. $26, $28. We're going to fire. I don't know why I can't hear anything. I'll take an L under 222. I gotta let it at least try to cook a little bit. And if we take a $70 L, then, you know, that's just a risk we play playing this game, the game of life. Cook past that 230. Oh, you trash bag. I wonder if that green volume is a little bit bigger than the red, though. Let's hold this for a little bit. A little bit here. Crack that 230, son. I wonder if I turn my notifications off on this computer. I wonder why that's the way I'm not getting the buzz. Small buyer there at 225. Come on, baby, build up that pressure and give your boy a little rippy rip. 228. Green just under 228, 227 and change. Buyers at 227, sellers at 228. Oh, baby, the showdown. The Friday showdown. Green at 228. The sellers are still there. Hidden sellers at 228. Hidden seller at 228. 228 dropping a little bit. Not enough. Hidden seller won that battle. Buyers at 225. Buyers at 225. Still buyers at 225. Buyers growing at 225. Interesting. Buyers now getting eaten a little bit. Eaten. Got eaten a lot. Uh-oh. 225 not going to hold the line. 224. Failure. All right, jumped out of there. That was a $70 L. Well, that was exactly what we wanted to risk. So, we were risking $70 for one of these. We were risking $70 for, 30 to 60. That would have been 300. So, worth it. The risk to reward was there. It was for sure there. I'm not upset about that trade. But I am fairly down. Well, I wouldn't say I'm down. I am, mentally it's been a little bit of a tough week. I say that, but there was so many trades in here that I had articulated correctly and what I thought was going to happen. So, again, if it's not the small account, if it's not just one shot at a moving target, right? I think it could be could have been a very fine day. But that's 5 red days in a row, unfortunately. So, and you know what? I did that in a range. I need to get back to trading the front side. Oh, I should have been more mindful of that. The 1 minute to make a new high in a range and the bear trap. Yeah. Yep. Got to be more mindful of that. But if this POS pops over 230 right now, boy's not going to be happy. 226, 227. Nope, no love. Volume is weak here. We had this green volume pop up, and I was hoping it was going to double in size on this one, but no love. But that's all I got for today. Spread love, be good to each other. I'm out of here. Gonna go enjoy the lake. Peace.